Hello, class. Today I'm going to show you how to use Google Docs here at Mount Olive in terms of sharing your work with me so I can actually make comments before there's a grade assigned to the project. So I'm in Gmail. So if you go through Gmail or go to Moodle or my UMO, it doesn't make a difference. As long as you get to Gmail, you can get to Google Docs. So up here, you can see this is what they call the waffle. And your applications up here may differ, but all of you should have the ability to find docs. So you click on this, and this opens up sort of like Microsoft Word in the cloud, if you would look at it that way. Even though they have their own version, we're just going to create a blank document, and this will see, as you can see, it opens up a new tab, and so here we have it. So one nice perk of using Google Docs is you don't lose your stuff. So if your computer crashes or something happens, you can always return to it because this is in the cloud. So when you first get here, you want to name your project. So this is visual analysis. All right. And then all of our work will be in the same format. We're going to do MLA. So MLA usually calls for Times New Roman and 12 points. All right. And then it calls for double spacing. So let's go ahead and just do that. So now I am able to talk, and actually I'll do this in the right order. This would be your name, then it would be my name. Sorry, I'm typing on the keys, so you probably can hear that. This would be the class. And then this would be whatever date it is. Today is Sunday. I'm recording this, so it's February 24th, 2019. And this can be either the day you work on it or the day it's due. Okay, so then you hit one more tab or return, and then you come over, and then this is the title, and then you go one more and go back, indent, and this is where you would start your paper. Now that's properly formatted in terms of MLA, but what's nice about this is you now have the ability to share your document, and there's two ways to do this. Over here, you can go very first, share, so you can see right there, or you can just simply go here. It's private to me only. I can now share it with somebody. Now, here's where you should be happy that you have a professor with a weird name. When you type Hackett, there's not a whole lot of Hacketts up there, okay, in terms of Mount Olive. Now, you see I've got several of my name or addresses I use. So if we did Timothy, all right, there's a Timothy Heath we can see, but please don't send your papers to him because he'll probably freak out. All right, so I can do that. And I can add it, other people. And we're going to do this probably later on in the class when we do that collaborative project. So this way we could actually share it with each other. And then all you do is hit send. But before you hit send, come over to this pencil. Make sure I have ability to edit it, not just comment and not just view. Because sometimes I'm going to actually go in there and change something for you. Here, I can just leave little comments. Here, I can just read it. Now, there may be some people you're like, don't mess with my paper. So you can let them just make comments, or, hey, I just want you to read it. All right. So I hit send. And of course, I know it's kind of weird because I just shared it with myself. I wonder if actually that shows up in my email. Oh, yeah. See, there you go. Sorry, as a reload. Google Mail is so fast. I've got an invitation to edit it. So this way you can send me your document while you work on it. Now, why is that important? Well, what's important now is I can highlight and now leave comments. Hey, good job, Tim. But I can also leave returns to your comments. So we can have, there we go. Not returns, replies. Hello. This is where we get into those writer's memos. So you can see we can have a running dialogue for your paper right in your paper. So over here, you're just typing left and right, typing all sorts of gibberish down here. And I can come in here and say, you know what, let's really get in here and let's focus this. Or I'm trying to think of something like signal phrases, something like that. Now, of course, that just seemed really long because I have keystrokes that delete or add a lot of comments quickly. So this way you would know, hey, if I'm using a paraphrase or a summary, and you can even ask questions, what's this? And we can have conversations individually with each other in terms of the paper. Now, you can see up here, all of the pages or all the changes are saved in Drive. So if you've never used it before, obviously you wouldn't have a lot of stuff in there. But remember our little waffle, we also come back, we have what's called Google Drive. And you'll see I have a bunch of work for, working here, 13 years. I haven't been using it all the time, 13 years, but I have a lot of students' papers. And you can see I have a lot of the classwork. So all those are, different semesters, and one semester may have 3 different classes. Or right here, you can see this it looks like a 1200, or a 12 English 112 paper or class, because I have different assignments. I was trying to go back to find one that has something similar to you guys. See what I did in the fall. So yeah, so here's an English 111 class. So there's the collaborative analysis, there's the revision. Oh, look at that, visual analysis. So these are where students shared papers with me that I can work with. And sometimes they even email me back, after, a semester or so, and they're like, hey, I really, like that paper. Could you send it to me? Because I want to pick it up in another class. So that's absolutely acceptable as long as you talk to your professor. But I love this because it kind of personalizes the instruction. So I hope this helps a little bit in terms of maybe taking some of the fear out of writing, because it is sort of a lonely process. But don't worry. Using Google Drive and Google Docs will allow me to make comments and edit in your paper before I have to assess a grade. So I hope this helps. If you got any questions, please email me, and I'd be glad to help you. All right, take care.